Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. Continuing on with our series of observations here. Attraction and repulsion. Does she like him? Does she not? Let's keep on going. Who's got good game? If you're just joining me now, don't worry about it. You will garner heaps of information regarding the world of dating from this video, but you know, for the big picture, I would recommend starting from the first video of this series. The link will be in the comment section, if not in the description of this video. Now let's keep going. So we had this guy. Considering we're using the terminology of the generation prior me with the terms like riz as opposed to game and so on and so forth, I'm going to use some more of your terminology and say this guy was scaring all the huz. All right, this guy scared her away, and we're going to move into the next dude, yeah?
But was that W Riz at least?
So we've got what I initially perceived as potentially the alpha male coming up now. Last in line. And he's going to have a... He's going to try run some game on one of the harder girls of the group, I think. The pigtailed girl in the leather jacket, all right? Okay, let's go. I think they're deciding who's going forward, maybe. Okay, let's go. So it's this guy, and he's gonna have a word with her, right?
I'm scared.
I love this bar. How's it going? What's up?
So he's playing make-believe. He says, I love this bar. How's it going? What's up? She is defensive, crossed arms, which she was in the last time she was engaging with one of the dudes. But what she had done is moved into double crossed arms via one arm being crossed. So, you know, we've assessed from her baseline behaviors, we can at the very least diminish the double crossover with a single, right? That'll be the first step.
I'm Cam.
Nice to meet
And he breaks it by bringing the hands out. Hey, I'm Cam, right? So it's a good way to break that, at least, albeit momentarily.
you, Cam. I'm Jess.
You can call me Nut though if you want.
Excuse me.
That wasn't like a weird.
And she says not again, because her last experience with the guy with the white shirt was an event to be seen. Now, with that being said, because he did so well, he's probably plotting on this guy's downfall, because this is who's got the best riz, not only out of the 7 of the men, but comparative to the 2 guys who've tried to run game on the one girl, right? So this is like an inner secret society of competition, you know. Let's go.
That's like my.
So she's saying not again, and in saying not again, what she's actually doing is comparing and contrasting him with the last man she spoke to. She's just exposed that in her language. I am actually comparing you with who I've already spoken to, right? Not again, not another guy like the last guy, right? Pay attention. She's leaning over into him, not a bad thing. Might be a postural thing, you know, pay attention.
People call me that sometimes.
Why?
It's like my music name. I do music.
It's little humble brag in its own way.
It's like my. People call me that sometimes.
Why?
People call me that sometimes.
Why?
It's like my music name.
It's my music name.
I do music.
I do music. Let me re-clarify that twice, okay?
So.
And he looks over to her to see her reaction. Look at the movement of the eyes here. I know some of it was performative, but there was a reality in this which isn't going to come across well to the one watch.
People call me that. Sometimes.
Why?
It's like my music name. I do.
It's my music name. I do music. He looks down. He's in his feelings, and watch this. Boom. He looks straight back at her and then disconnects and looks back up to the sky. That look towards her was to see how she reacted with the idea of him doing music. Now, let me tell you people, it's okay doing music. It's all right being a creative. But as a woman goes through her 20s, she's going to be less and less and less attracted to you if you are a creative artist, purely down to the fact it is synonymous with being a bum. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's synonymous with being a bum, right? Call yourself something more ambiguous. Okay? Don't say, I do music. Like, if you do music, what are you? I'm a touring musician. I'm a sound engineer. I'm a performer. I'm an entertainer. Link your role with that, which has the potential to garner income, okay, without lying about what you are, and she will see you as the father of her children because you can provide, right?
So,
He shrugs it off like it's nothing, even though he's just had to re-clarify it twice and emphasize on it twice, because it's the point he needed to dial in and really desperately wanted to portray. He's qualifying himself to her.
Do you like squirrels?
do I like squirrels?
Do you like squirrels?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, I don't, they're cool. Yeah.
My guy's coming across like, who's the awkward guy in all them American films? Who's in Superbad? Don't you think? My man's coming across like the guy from Superbad. But her asking, do you like squirrels, is a good thing. Obviously, it's in reference to the fact he's called Nut, but she's asking him a question. Have you seen the last guy in particular who was just machine gunning the girl down with questions, right? Putting himself in the, you know, the underhanded position, pedestalizing her, wanting to learn about her, forcing her into conversation. She's responded with a question to him, showing interest because she's interested in an answer. Right? So now he responds to her with a statement, with a response, with something as to which she can respond with another question. Have you seen how it's been subverted and put on its head, as opposed to him just blasting question after question after question? This is the way it needs to be. She needs to chase you. She needs to pursue you. He can play the game nice from here. Okay?
Why'd you ask me that?
Why'd you ask me that? He says. It's because you called Nut. Now, don't get me wrong. It took me a moment to clock onto that because of how random it was. She broke the cycle. She broke the pattern. It was a powerful statement to make. We as humans, right? If we hear three things over, that makes a pattern. We become familiar. We become accustomed. When we hear two things, we expect the third to come. So when you break the two with something random, it creates power and emphasizes that which you've broken, the pattern. Okay?
Can I get you a drink? Because we're at the bar.
No, I'm okay.
I didn't even...
Opened up a position for her to say, no, I'm okay. And have you seen how now he's asking her the question? And as he asks her the question, he gets rejected in a hypothetical situation, in a hypothetical scenario. She's giving him a no. It's bad. She's still defensive. She's still blocking herself up. All right. This is the most excited I've seen this girl in red in the background. She's normally been quite neutral throughout all of this, but now she's really having a good time. Look, she's really having a good time. Guy in white here is in his feelings. He's defensive. He's blocked himself up. He's looking to the floor. He's deep in thought. It was him who had a conversation with this girl before, and in my personal opinion ran a fair bit of game on her, but he's looking down to the floor, arms crossed. He's the one guy in defense right now, covering himself up, threatened, right? In the face of fear, we conceal ourselves, we minimalize ourselves, we cover our stomach up because we have our internal organs here, and our brain's idea of a threat, you know, applies to when we were in a savannah getting hunted down by predatory creatures, big cats and whatnot. His headspace is in the exact same space, but it's just a social threat.
Can I get you a drink?
Can I get you a drink? Because we're at the bar. His eyebrows raised to highlight that, to say, come along, let's play, right?
No, I'm...
She holds on for a moment. He accepts defeat in that silence because she doesn't respond straight away. Look. He looks away, disconnects. Looks to the producer. She looks away. She responds to disconnect because there's no intimacy in this response, right? She's escaping by doing so.
No, I'm okay.
I didn't even want to get you one. We're at the bar.
Now watch when she says, no, I'm okay.
No, I'm okay.
She nods her head as she says, no, I'm okay. Emphasizing and dialing the fact that I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. Her body language does not go against her verbal expression there. She re-emphasizes it with her body. I'm okay.
I didn't even want to get you one.
I didn't even want to get you one. He gets defensive. Now, don't get me wrong, there's all right, we're putting a little bit of pressure on and being playful, but he said that in a defensive manner because he's put himself on the forefront and being rejected, right?
I'm kind of flushed for cash.
Now watch. I didn't even want to get you one. Everyone is cracking up aside from one person. Everyone is cracking up aside from one person, the guy in the white, who had the first date with her. He's not laughing. He's not laughing. He's not participating in the jovial quality of this discussion.
I'm kind of flushed for cash.
I'm kind of flushed for cash right now, which is like the least attractive thing a man can say to a woman. I've got no resources, by the way. I'm a musician, by the way, with no money, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The nut music isn't working
It's
out.
not.
And she says it! The music's not working out. You confirmed my suspicions! That's a shit test!
Surprisingly, not going that great.
Surprisingly not going that great. It's over. It's over. Listen to the game I'm giving you, people. Don't see the world through the eyes of the man. See the world through the eyes of the woman. Understand what she values.
Oh no.
Yeah, who would have thought? So, like,
Who'd have thought?
what's up?
I thought I knew. You're a young boy. Welcome to the world of men. She's after a man. She's after a man. She's of legal age. He's of legal age. When a young boy turns 18, 21, at this point you can decide whether you want to continue being a boy or get yourself on the path of transmuting that childlike energy into masculine energy. She wants a man. He is now portraying himself as a boy. No girl wants a boy. No woman wants a boy.
Any impressions? Who would have thought? So, like, what's up? Do you do any impressions?
Do you do any impressions? He's just sinking deeper and deeper into this childlike state.
Do you?
She's now not laughing with him, but laughing at him. Look.
Do you do any impressions?
She's laughing at him. Watch.
Do you?
That's a hearty laugh from the depth of her soul at the figure that stands before her.
I have one.
Can I see it?
Obama.
Let's hear it.
He's bullshitting behind. He's a fake guy. Watch the guy behind. Watch the guy behind. That's a fake laugh. Look.
One.
Can I see it?
Obama.
Look.
Let's hear it.
That's fake as fuck. But now he's going to imitate a black man, supposedly, in front of a bunch of strangers.
Michelle.
That's actually kind of jokes, to be honest.
Can I see it?
Obama.
Let's hear it.
Michelle. Thank you.
It's really good.
Sounds like George Bush, actually.
Does that change things for you?
No, but maybe you could start doing impressions.
More impressions?
Yeah, you should practice.
I only have the one.
That's a shit test, people. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. She wants to see how far he is wrapped around her finger by getting him to mug himself off even more. She has said this ain't going to change a thing. She said this is a prelude to this situation. It's not going to change a thing. Now, are you going to be a clown? Are you going to be a jester for me? Are you going to do backflips for me? You've done one impression. How many more can you do? You know what? Can you spit on your hands and wipe on your face as you do it? Go on. Go. Maybe I can spit on you as you do it.
You could start doing impressions.
More impressions?
Yeah.
More impressions. He's doing the maths in his head. If I do more impressions, am I going to appease her? Am I going to make her want me? Pay attention.
Does that change things for you?
No, but maybe you could start doing impressions.
More?
And notice, this is hypnotic in a sense. Let me teach you something about hypnosis. That's what we call an embedded command, right? She pads out the sentence initially with a cushion and commands him to take her order in that sentence. It's not so overt that she just says, do more impressions. She says,
No, but maybe you could
but maybe you could
start doing impressions.
start doing impressions. Start doing impressions is the command. Have you seen how it was disjointed from but maybe start doing impressions? That was the command. Is he going to take the bait? What's he going to do? This could be... This is a shit test. This is a shit test. If he starts doing impressions, he's fucked it. He's fucked it. He's fucked it. You need to pay attention, people.
More impressions?
Yeah, you should practice.
I only
She should be taking your orders, not the vice versa.
have the one. That's it? I have more riz.
What did he say?
That's it? I have more riz.
I don't know.
Thank you
Everybody's laughing, but they're not laughing with, they're laughing at. He reaches out,
so much.
You're
and as he... Watch as he shakes her hand.
Thank you so much.
Boom, bows his head, looks to the floor. She looks up, laughs more. The mouth is downturned. Her eyes are blocking out as opposed to engaging in an organic smile. There's no crow's feet here. Everything is downturned, right? When you think of a smile, there's an upturn, right? When you think of the eyebrows, there's an elevation. We're seeing everything down and compress on her face. Disguised as a smile, but the reality of such is, does that look more like a grimace to you? Is this a show of positive engagement? Have you seen how everything is a subversion? When we grow up, we put a mask on our face to protect ourselves. The reality of such is she's disgusted by him. She's grimacing at this handshake. She's grimacing at having to hold on to this guy's hand who's just humiliated himself before everybody. She couldn't be any more disgusted by him. He, although showing he is, a comrade of sorts, he is with her. He is engaged with her. We're friends now. He is looking down to the floor in shame. If you were to put like some flipping anime sweat drip on his head and a dark shadow on his head, it would represent exactly what is manifest through his body language. His look down is a bow, it's a kowtow, it's a act of submission. He is lowering himself to her, whereas she is not. She looks away, disconnects, and they walk away. Now there's a question and answer. I'll see you on that video. As always, click like and subscribe. This is real game, people.